Good morning, hello, it's Daniel. This is the TriathlonDan YouTube channel. Today is another day of triathlon training. Sunday, long ride day, club ride day, except I have missed the club ride start. Now I plan to go out ahead of the club ride and get caught, but and I'm a bit worried going on this ride. I woke up this morning, I've had a couple of toilet emergencies. Quite painful stomach cramps following by swift visits to the toilet, but it's been half an hour, so I've been clear. Had breakfast, so I'm gonna see how it goes and hopefully not literally see how it goes. So yeah, I'm about 5-10 minutes behind the club, that's fine. I'm just gonna tap around this route. I might come across them if I have any problems, but probably not. My initial plan was to do tempo on the climbs, just get a bit of intensity in, but I'm just gonna see how I feel, because I don't want to provoke anything that I don't want to provoke. But yeah, nice zone 2 ride will be fine, so let's get stuck in out in the Peak District. I know this might sound silly to say the day after a storm and constant rain for about 36 hours, but it is wet. There is water everywhere, loads of standing water, loads of running water. In the peaks, obviously it's really hilly, so you've got other water running off the hills, down into rivers and so on. So just got to keep your wits about you and not roll into any big hills that you can't see. Now, I have actually turned back for home. Well, main reason being, my stomach is not right. I don't feel like I'm going to poo my pants, but I also don't feel great. So it's still going to be 2 and a bit hours-ish anyway. I'm hoping that I get home without incident, but just one of those things. I think in a spectrum of like a month, you're going to have a few days where it doesn't go to plan or you can't do what you want to do because of injury, illness, whatever. So if this is my bad day, then I'll take it. Had a good week otherwise, so let's keep pedaling and get home and try and be productive with the day. So ride done and dusted, and the stats on screen. I managed to get home, and Liz, you'll be glad to know, without using the one baby wipe that I'd stowed in my pocket.
You would need more than that.
I would have needed more than one, you're right, but I figured I'd be in a pretty bad situation anyway. I'm absolutely soaking wet through in sweat. It's about 4 degrees. I've only worn a base layer, a jersey, and a gilet. I just can't stop sweating, even in the winter. Like, I'm exercise, I just loads. It's okay when you're keeping going, but if I was to stop, I'd have got cold very fast. So yeah, weird, but one of those things. Right, I'm gonna get cracked on with the day now. Liz is going to Haddon Hall, and unfortunately it's tickets only and it's sold out. Otherwise I would have been going with her right now. Is that thing, wouldn't I, Liz? Yeah.
I don't know if Bex would have wanted.
Oh, Liz is going with Bex, so there you go. Got me out of that. Right, 10:30, shower change, and then yeah, we're gonna crack on with the day and do some stuff in the garage, I think. Yeah. Just walked out to the shop because I've run out of Pepsi Max Cherry, and that is a crime. You might notice I've had a sick trim. We've had a barber's open up in the village, and there hasn't been a barber's here for, well, since I've lived here, it's like 4 or 5 years. So that is good. Every 2 or 3 weeks, you know, I have to go and take time out in the week or a weekend to go and get a haircut in, like, you know, Alfreton, which is a 15-20 minute drive away, but you know, it's another job. So that is a right hack. It's open 7 days a week, so you just drop in when you want, and that means I'm not going to miss a lunchtime run or something else to go and get a haircut, which I have done in the past. And this is a strange benefit, but whenever I go and get my hair cut in Alfreton, because I'm driving 15-20 minutes each way, if I'm going at lunchtime in the week, I haven't really got time to then make lunch as well as that, so I have a Subway. Now, of course, that's okay, but every 2 or 3 weeks I'm having a Subway. Like, if I can cut that out, cost-wise for one, for two, diet-wise, that's a benefit, isn't it? So there we go, no Subway, but I've had my haircut. Nice one. Right, gonna crack on. What am I going to do the rest of the day? I don't really know. I need to crack on in the garage. I need to get some of the cold weather stuff sorted because the temperature is dropping this week, so some insulation and get the radiator set up and stuff like that. So let's go and get that cracked on with. Well, Rupert, I am going to regret that later. I've been asleep for about, well, over an hour on the sofa. I feel good for it, but I will not feel good for it tonight when I'm trying to sleep. Cat's tea time? Yes, and then I need to go and wash my bike because it's getting dark. So 4:15 and it's like pitch black already. I'm also doing some power meter testing at the minute with a power meter I was sent a little while ago. I just haven't got around to testing. So I've got my indoor setup sorted now. Bike on turbo, turbo trainer, pedal power meters, pedals, you get it, and the other one sits basically on the chain. So I need to have different devices to record from different power meters. So I've had to do a bit of a exploration around the house to find bike computers and so on. Hello Ronnie, would you like some tea? Yes, let's get you some tea then. And then I'll switch the bike before it's absolutely pitch black. Can't believe I've just washed my bike with a head torch on, but such is life in the UK at the minute. Now, we're having beef dinner for dinner, and Liz tells me that if I remove this lid, it adds 30 minutes onto the cooking time. So she says. There's nothing I want to do more than just smell what's going off in there, but I can't. I can have a little one, can't I? Just a little. Oh, yeah. Okay. Surely that's not 30 minutes. Surely, don't tell this. Ooh. Don't tell her, will you? Don't tell her. Right, so what's the plan the rest of the evening? Well, I'm just going to get on top of life before work tomorrow. Busy week ahead. I'm in the office tomorrow, so I need to get on top of everything in the house that I need to. Get ahead with videos and all of that. So I'm going to end today's video there. I'm just going to towel my bike down, and I'm re-waxing the chain as well. I'm pretty much re-waxing it every time I ride at the minute, or every week that I ride, just because it gets so mucky out there. The drivetrain stays relatively clean because it is fully waxed, but because I'm washing the bike properly, it's getting all wet, and because I've got all the setup ready to go, like, it doesn't take long just to strip it and just re-wax it. So I'm just gonna keep doing it for the time being, and that's the first road ride I've had in 2 weeks, so it's not actually very frequent. Thanks for watching. Hope you are training well and getting on in life all right. Hit like and subscribe, and I'll see you tomorrow at 1 o'clock. Bye.